When Anna and Michael signed the divorce papers, there was no shouting, no slammed doors. Just a careful politeness that felt heavier than anger ever could. After 22 years of marriage, they knew each other too well to pretend hatred. They just stopped being us and became logistics. 2 years later, Michael stood in Anna's kitchen again, pals, the same one where they once danced barefoot at midnight while pasta boiled over. He was there to drop off a box of old photo albums they'd forgotten to divide. The house smelled the same Lehman cleaner and something floral he could never quite name. "You can leave them on the table," Anna said. "I'll make some tea," he replied, already reaching for the kettle like it still belonged to him. Was a muscle memory, an echo of a life they used to share. They sat across from each other, steam curling between them like a fragile truce. Their conversation hovered safely above the past work, mutual friends, the neighbor's new dog. But silence kept creeping back, stretching, settling. It wasn't awkward. It was familiar. Anna noticed his hands first, older now, veins more visible. She remembered those hands on her back when she couldn't sleep, the way they'd learned her body without rushing. Michael noticed the small scar on her wrist, the one she got from gardening years ago. He had bandaged it, kissed it, and then he'd forgotten it until now. "Do you ever miss us?" he asked suddenly, the words surprising them both. Anna didn't answer right away. She stared into her cup, then finally said, "I miss how we were." Before we stopped touching, that confession cracked something open. They talked not about blame, but about the slow, creeping distance. About the exhaustion. About how intimacy faded not because love died, but because life simply got too loud. They admitted things they had been too afraid to say while they were still married. When Michael reached for her hand, it wasn't dramatic. Just a gentle, tentative contact across the wooden table. But Anna felt it like a current. "I don't want to hurt you again," he said, his voice low. "Neither do I," she replied. "But I don't want to pretend I don't feel this." They didn't rush into anything that night. There were no promises, no new labels, just closeness. He brushed her hair behind her ear the way he used to. She leaned into his shoulder without thinking. Later, as he stood to leave, she surprised herself by saying, "You don't have to go yet, Bet." Night wasn't about reclaiming the past. It was about discovering something new, to people who had changed, choosing to be vulnerable again. Their intimacy was slower now, softer, filled with pauses and careful listening. It wasn't the fiery heat of youth, it was the steady warmth of understanding. They didn't know if they'd remarry, or even if they'd last.